First contact. The soft glow of computer screens illuminated Dr. Maya Chen's face as she hunched over her workstation at the SETI Institute. Her eyes darted back and forth, scanning lines of data streaming in from the Deep Space Radio Telescope Array. After years of listening to the cosmos, hoping for a whisper of intelligent life, Maya had grown accustomed to the endless static of an apparently empty universe. But tonight was different. A pattern emerged from the noise, a clear, repeating sequence of prime numbers. Maya's heart raced as she double and triple-checked the signal. There was no doubt this was an artificial transmission. Humanity was no longer alone. "Holy shit," Maya whispered, her hands shaking as she reached for her phone to alert her superiors. "We did it." The next 48 hours passed in a blur of frantic activity. Government officials and military personnel swarmed the facility. News of the discovery leaked, sending the world into a frenzy of excitement and fear. Maya found herself thrust into the spotlight, bombarded with questions she couldn't answer. Who were these aliens? What did they want? Were they friend or foe? Maya was about to find out. As she stood on a military airfield surrounded by a phalanx of armed soldiers, Maya watched in awe as a shimmering distortion appeared in the night sky. The air itself seemed to ripple and tear, revealing a sleek, silver craft unlike anything humanity had ever constructed. It descended silently, gracefully touching down on the tarmac without so much as a whisper. For several long moments, nothing happened. The soldiers tensed, weapons trained on the alien vessel. Maya held her breath, her scientific curiosity warring with primal fear of the unknown. Then, with a soft hiss, a seam appeared in the craft's seamless hull. A ramp extended, and a figure emerged. Maya's jaw dropped. The alien was breathtakingly beautiful, unmistakably feminine, with iridescent purple skin that seemed to shimmer in the floodlights. Cascading tentacles framed a face that was at once familiar and utterly alien. 4 arms emerged from a lithe, athletic frame clad in what appeared to be liquid metal. The alien's gaze swept over the assembled humans before settling on Maya. A smile curved lips that were just a shade too perfect to be human. "Greetings, people of Earth," the alien said, her voice melodious and accented, but perfectly understandable. "I am Princess Zara of the Novarian Empire. We come in peace and friendship." Maya stepped forward, her scientific training kicking in despite her awe. "Welcome to Earth, Princess Zara. I'm Dr. Maya Chen of the SETI Institute. We're honored to make your acquaintance." Zara's smile widened. "The honor is mine, Dr. Chen. Your signal reached us some time ago, and we have been eagerly anticipating this meeting." As the two women regarded each other, an almost palpable energy seemed to crackle between them. Maya felt a strange pull towards the alien princess, a fascination that went beyond mere scientific curiosity. Over the next few days, as world leaders scrambled to formulate a response to this unprecedented first contact, Maya found herself spending more and more time with Zara. The alien was endlessly fascinated by human culture and biology, peppering Maya with questions about everything from art and music to the intricacies of human reproduction. For her part, Maya was equally curious about Novarian society. She learned that Zara's people were an ancient and advanced civilization, having mastered faster-than-light travel millennia ago. They had been observing Earth for centuries, watching humanity's development with keen interest. "Your species is unique in the galaxy," Zara explained one evening as they shared a meal in the secure facility where the Novarians were being hosted. "Most intelligent life we've encountered is, well, rather stagnant. But humans, you're dynamic, adaptable. You have a spark we haven't seen elsewhere." Maya blushed at the compliment. "We're not so special. We've barely left our own planet." Zara reached out, her cool fingers brushing Maya's hand. "Oh, but you are special, Maya. More than you know. That's why I'm here." The touch sent a jolt through Maya's body, a sensation both alien and thrilling. She looked into Zara's eyes, deep pools of swirling violet, and felt herself getting lost. What do you mean? Maya asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Zara's expression grew serious. My people need your help, Maya. We face a crisis that threatens our very existence, and we believe humanity, you, specifically, may hold the key to our salvation. Maya's mind reeled. Me? But I'm just a scientist. What could I possibly do to help an advanced alien civilization? Zara's grip on Maya's hand tightened. You have potential within you that you can't even imagine. Potential that, if unlocked, could save my world and usher in a new era of cooperation between our peoples. Heart pounding, Maya found herself nodding. What do you need me to do? Zara's smile returned, radiant and mesmerizing. Come with me, Maya, to the stars. Let me show you wonders beyond your wildest dreams, and perhaps together we can forge a future greater than either of our peoples could achieve alone. In that moment, looking into the alien princess's eyes, Maya knew her life would never be the same. With a mixture of fear and exhilaration, she made her decision. When do we leave? As word spread of Maya's impending departure with the Novarians, the world erupted in a frenzy of debate and speculation. Some hailed her as a hero, a pioneer embarking on humanity's greatest adventure. Others decried her as a traitor, accusing her of abandoning her own species. Maya tried to tune out the noise, focusing instead on her preparations for the journey. She underwent a battery of medical tests and psychological evaluations, all while trying to absorb as much information about Novarian culture and technology as possible. Through it all, Zara was a constant presence, guiding and supporting her. The alien princess seemed to anticipate Maya's needs before she even voiced them, a fact that both comforted and unnerved the human scientist. On the night before their scheduled departure, Maya found herself unable to sleep. She wandered the facility's corridors, eventually making her way to an observation deck overlooking the Novarian ship. To her surprise, she found Zara already there, gazing up at the stars. Couldn't sleep? The princess asked without turning around. Maya moved to stand beside her. Too much on my mind, I guess. This is all happening so fast. Zara nodded, her tentacles rippling in what Maya had come to recognize as a gesture of understanding. I know it's overwhelming, but I want you to know how grateful my people are for your willingness to help us. Maya turned to study Zara's profile, marveling at the player's starlight on her iridescent skin. You still haven't told me exactly what you need me to do. Zara met her gaze, those mesmerizing eyes seeming to peer into Maya's very soul. All will be revealed in time, Maya. For now, know that you are embarking on a journey that will change not only your life, but the course of history for both our peoples. As they stood there in companionable silence, gazing out at the vast expanse of space, Maya felt a sense of destiny settling over her. Whatever challenges lay ahead, she knew she was exactly where she was meant to be. The next morning, as Maya boarded the Novarian ship with a small contingent of human scientists and diplomats, she took one last look at the blue marble of Earth. With a mixture of trepidation and excitement, she stepped into the unknown, ready to face whatever the cosmos had in store. Little did she know that her greatest challenge would not be the vast distances of space or the marvels of alien technology, but the growing connection between herself and the enigmatic Princess Zara, a connection that would push the boundaries of both their species and redefine the very nature of humanity's place in the universe. As the ship's engines hummed to life, Maya took a deep breath, steeling herself for the adventure ahead. The stars beckoned, and she was ready to answer their call. Journey to the stars. The Novarian starship, christened Celestial Harmony by its crew, sliced through the fabric of space-time with an elegance that defied Maya's understanding of physics. As Earth faded to a pale blue dot behind them, Maya found herself both exhilarated and terrified by the vastness of the cosmos stretching out before her. Experiencing astro-vertigo. Zora's melodious voice startled Maya from her reverie. The alien princess floated effortlessly in the zero-gravity observation deck, her tentacles undulating gently around her. Maya chuckled, trying to mask her discomfort. Is it that obvious? Zora's eyes twinkled with amusement. Your species isn't used to the void, but don't worry, you'll adapt quickly. Humans are remarkably resilient. As the days turned into weeks, Maya immersed herself in learning about Novarian culture and technology. The ship itself was a marvel, powered by what Zora called quantum flux drives, a technology that harnessed the very fabric of space-time for propulsion. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Cultural misunderstandings abounded, often with humorous results. Maya learned the hard way that what she thought was a friendly handshake was actually a deeply intimate gesture in Novarian society, leading to some awkward moments with the crew. "I'm sorry," Maya apologized profusely after accidentally propositioning the ship's engineer. "I'm still learning your customs." Zora, who had witnessed the exchange, burst into peals of laughter, a sound like tinkling crystals that sent shivers down Maya's spine. "Oh Maya, your innocence is refreshing. Perhaps I should give you some private lessons in Novarian etiquette." The way Zora's eyes lingered on her made Maya's heart race. The growing attraction between them was becoming harder to ignore, but Maya tried to focus on her mission. She was here to help save Zara's people, not to get entangled in an interspecies romance. As they delved deeper into uncharted space, Maya began to notice subtle changes in herself. Her reflexes seemed sharper, her mind clearer. She found herself picking up Novarian language and customs with surprising ease. "You're evolving," Zora explained one night as they shared a meal of bioluminescent fruit in the ship's arboretum. "Proximity to our kind often catalyzes latent potential in other species." Maya raised an eyebrow. "Is that why you chose me? Because I had this potential?" Zora's expression grew serious. "Partially, but there's more to it than that. You have a unique genetic marker, one we've only seen in a handful of humans throughout history, individuals who went on to change the course of your civilization." The revelation stunned Maya. "What does that mean for me, for this mission?" Before Zora could answer, alarms blared throughout the ship. The princess's tentacles bristled, a sign Maya had learned indicated distress. "We're here," Zora said, her voice tight. "Novaria." They rushed to the bridge, where a breathtaking sight awaited them. A massive planet loomed before them, its surface a swirling tapestry of purple and gold. But something was wrong. Angry red fissures crisscrossed the planet's crust, pulsing with ominous energy. "By the cosmic core," one of the Novarian officers breathed. "It's worse than we feared." Zora turned to Maya, her eyes filled with a mixture of hope and desperation. "Now you see why we need you, Maya. Our world is dying. The energy core that sustains our civilization is destabilizing. If we can't find a way to stabilize it, Novaria will tear itself apart, taking our entire species with it." Maya's mind raced, trying to process the gravity of the situation. "But how can I help? I'm not a geologist or a physicist. I don't know anything about planetary cores." Zora took Maya's hands in her own, the contact sending a jolt of electricity through both of them. "It's not your scientific knowledge we need, Maya. It's you. Your unique energy signature, combined with our technology, might be the key to rebalancing the core." "But the process is dangerous," another Novarian interjected. "No outsider has ever attempted the bonding ritual. It could kill her." Maya's head swam with questions, but one thing was clear: millions of lives hung in the balance. She squared her shoulders, meeting Zora's gaze with determination. "I'll do it, whatever it takes." Zora's relief was palpable, but Maya could see the conflict in her eyes. "Thank you, Maya. But you should know, the bonding ritual isn't just dangerous. It will change you in ways we can't fully predict, and it will create a permanent link between us. Are you prepared for that?" The implications of Zora's words sank in. This wasn't just about saving a planet. It was about irrevocably tying her fate to an alien species, to Zora herself. As the ship began its descent towards the turbulent surface of Novaria, Maya took a deep breath. She thought of Earth, of the family and life she'd left behind. But looking at Zora, feeling the undeniable pull between them, she knew there was no turning back. "I'm ready," Maya said, her voice steady despite the butterflies in her stomach. "Let's save your world." Little did Maya know that the challenges ahead would test not only her newfound abilities, but the very limits of human adaptability. The fate of two worlds now rested on her shoulders, and the journey was only beginning. As they broke through Novaria's atmosphere, Maya steeled herself for whatever lay ahead. The bonding ritual awaited, and with it, a future beyond her wildest imagination. The Novarian Challenge. The capital city of Novaria, Lumina, was a breathtaking fusion of organic architecture and advanced technology. Crystalline spires stretched towards the turbulent sky, their surfaces rippling with bioluminescent patterns. But even amidst the alien beauty, Maya could sense the undercurrent of fear and desperation among the Novarian people. As their transport glided through the city, Maya noticed concerned faces peering out from homes and businesses. The occasional tremor shook the ground, a stark reminder of the planet's instability. "They know why you're here," Zora explained softly. "You represent hope, Maya, a chance to save our world." The weight of expectation settled heavily on Maya's shoulders. "No pressure, right?" she joked weakly. They arrived at the Grand Nexus, the seat of Novarian government and the site of the mysterious bonding ritual. A group of elaborately adorned Novarians awaited them, their tentacles swaying in complex patterns Maya couldn't begin to decipher. "The High Council," Zora whispered. "Be respectful, but remember, you are here as our honored savior, not a subordinate." Maya straightened her spine, channeling every ounce of confidence she could muster. As she stepped forward, she felt a surge of that strange new energy within her, causing the air around her to shimmer slightly. The lead counselor, an ancient Novarian with swirling patterns etched into their iridescent skin, spoke in a voice that seemed to resonate on multiple frequencies. "Welcome, Maya of Earth. We have awaited your arrival with great anticipation." Maya bowed her head slightly. "I'm honored to be here, and I hope I can be of assistance to your people." The counselor's eyes narrowed. "Hope is a luxury we can ill afford. The bonding ritual must succeed, or all is lost." Before Maya could respond, Zara stepped forward. "Maya understands the gravity of our situation, honored elder, but she must be properly prepared if we are to have any chance of success." A tense moment passed before the counselor nodded. "Very well. You have 3 cycles to prepare the Earthling. Then we proceed with the ritual, regardless of her readiness." As they were escorted to their quarters, Maya's mind raced. 3 cycles. How long is that in Earth time? "Approximately 5 Earth days," Zara replied, her expression grim. "It's not much time, but it will have to be enough." The next few days were a blur of intense training and preparation. Maya was introduced to the basics of Novarian energy manipulation, a process that felt equal parts meditation and advanced physics. She learned to tap into the strange new well of power within herself, shaping it with her mind in ways that defied her understanding of natural laws. But it wasn't all esoteric energy work. To Maya's surprise, much of the preparation focused on physical intimacy. The bonding ritual is as much about spiritual and physical connection as it is about energy manipulation, Zara explained, her cheeks flushing a deeper shade of purple. "Our bodies must be in perfect harmony if we're to channel the necessary power." This led to some awkward, though not entirely unpleasant, training sessions. Maya found herself learning the intricacies of Novarian anatomy, the complex interplay of tentacles and bioluminescent patterns that constituted their form of intimacy. "Gently now," Zara instructed as Maya tentatively stroked a particularly sensitive cluster of tendrils. "Feel the energy flow between us. Let it guide your movements." Maya gasped as she felt a spark of something indescribable pass between them. It was intoxicating, addictive, and terrifying in its intensity. As the days progressed, Maya's powers grew exponentially. She learned to levitate objects, to see the flow of energy around her, even to communicate telepathically with Zara across short distances. But with her growing abilities came disturbing side effects. Her skin took on a faint purple sheen, and she swore she could feel phantom tentacles stirring beneath her skin. "Am I changing?" Maya asked Zara one night, her voice trembling. Zara's expression was a mixture of awe and concern. "The bonding is already beginning. Your biology is adapting, preparing for the ritual. I've never seen anything like it." But not everyone was thrilled with Maya's progress. As word of her rapidly growing powers spread, a sense of unease rippled through Novarian society. Whispers of abomination and cosmic imbalance reached her ears. On the eve of the ritual, as Maya meditated in the chambers of the Grand Nexus, she felt a sudden, oppressive presence. Her eyes snapped open to find a group of hooded Novarians surrounding her, their tentacles crackling with malevolent energy. "The outsider must not be allowed to taint our sacred rituals," one of them hissed. "We will end this aberration now." As they closed in, Maya felt panic rising within her, but then something snapped into place. Time seemed to slow as she tapped into her newfound powers. With a thought, she erected a shimmering barrier around herself, deflecting their energy attacks. "I am not your enemy," Maya said, her voice resonating with otherworldly authority. "I'm here to save your world, whether you like it or not." The would-be assassins faltered, clearly unprepared for her level of power. Before they could regroup, Zara burst into the room with a contingent of guards. "Are you all right?" Zara asked, rushing to Maya's side. Maya nodded, feeling the adrenaline slowly ebb away. "I'm fine, but I think we have a bigger problem than just an unstable planetary core." Zara's expression hardened. "The purists. They believe outsider influence will corrupt our society. We knew they might oppose the ritual, but I never thought they'd go this far." As the guards led the assassins away, Maya turned to Zara. "Will this affect the ritual?" Zara shook her head. "We have no choice but to proceed. But Maya, you must understand, even if we succeed in stabilizing the core, we may be facing a civil war. Are you prepared for that?" Maya took a deep breath, feeling the weight of two worlds on her shoulders. In that moment, she knew there was no turning back. Whatever the cost, whatever changes she might undergo, she was committed to seeing this through. "I'm ready," she said, taking Zara's hand. "Let's make history." As they made their final preparations, Maya couldn't shake the feeling that the bonding ritual would be only the beginning of her trials. The fate of Novaria hung in the balance, and with it, the future of human-alien relations. Whatever the outcome, nothing would ever be the same again. The time had come. The bonding ritual awaited, and with it, a cosmic union that would reshape the destiny of two species forever. Trials of body and mind. The Grand Nexus hummed with an otherworldly energy as Maya and Zara were led to the ritual chamber. The circular room was a marvel of Novarian bioengineering, its walls pulsing with veins of luminescent fluid that converged on a central platform. "The cosmic crucible," Zara whispered, her tentacles quivering with a mixture of anticipation and fear. "This is where we'll attempt to stabilize the planetary core." Maya's heart raced as they stepped onto the platform. The High Council surrounded them, their voices rising in an ethereal chant that seemed to resonate with the very fabric of reality. "Are you ready?" Zara asked, her eyes locked on Maya's. Maya nodded, pushing down her fear. "As I'll ever be." As the chanting reached a crescendo, Maya felt a surge of energy unlike anything she'd experienced before. It was as if every atom in her body was vibrating in harmony with the planet itself. She gasped as tendrils of pure energy erupted from the platform, enveloping her and Zara in a cocoon of pulsing light. "Remember your training," Zara's voice echoed in her mind. "Let the energy flow through you. Don't resist it." Maya closed her eyes, focusing on the connection between them. She could feel Zara's presence, not just physically, but on a deeper, almost spiritual level. Their energies intertwined, human and Novarian, in a cosmic dance of unification. But something was wrong. As their energies merged, Maya felt a searing pain in her mind. Flashes of memory, not her own, bombarded her consciousness. She saw glimpses of Novarian history, of ancient wars and cosmic cataclysms, and through it all a growing sense of dread. Zara, Maya gasped, struggling to maintain her focus. Something's happening. I'm seeing, oh God. The truth hit her like a supernova. The destabilization of Novaria's core wasn't a natural phenomenon. It was the result of an ancient weapon buried deep within the planet eons ago. A failsafe designed to destroy the entire Novarian civilization if they ever grew too powerful. You knew, Maya accused, her eyes snapping open to meet Zara's guilt-ridden gaze. You knew all along. Zara's mental voice was filled with anguish. I'm sorry, Maya, we had no choice. Our ancestors' sins left us with an impossible situation. We needed an outsider, someone pure, to neutralize the weapon. You were our only hope. Maya's mind reeled, but she forced herself to focus. The energy swirling around them was growing more chaotic by the second. She could feel the planet's pain, the immense pressure building at its core. We can still fix this, Maya said, gritting her teeth against the onslaught of cosmic forces threatening to tear her apart. But I need you to trust me completely. No more secrets. Zara hesitated for a moment, then nodded. I trust you, Maya, with everything that I am. In that moment of pure honesty, something shifted. The chaotic energies surrounding them began to stabilize, coalescing into intricate patterns that mirrored the very structure of reality itself. Maya felt her consciousness expanding, reaching out to touch the ancient weapon at Novaria's core. She could sense its purpose, its cold, implacable logic. But she could also feel something else, a spark of life, of sentience, buried deep within its programming. With a surge of intuition, Maya realized what she had to do. Instead of trying to destroy or neutralize the weapon, she'd reached out to it with compassion. She showed it the beauty of Novaria, the potential of its people. She offered it a choice. For a moment that seemed to stretch into eternity, nothing happened. Then, with a pulse of energy that shook the entire planet, the weapon responded. It chose life. The cosmic crucible erupted with blinding light as the ancient failsafe reprogrammed itself, transforming from an instrument of destruction into a stabilizing force for the entire planet. As the energy subsided, Maya felt herself falling. The last thing she saw before losing consciousness was Zora's face, tears of joy streaming down her alien features. Maya awoke days later in a recovery chamber, her body tingling with residual energy. Zora was by her side, her tentacles gently caressing Maya's arm. Welcome back, hero, Zora said, her voice filled with emotion. Maya sat up slowly, marveling at how different she felt. Her skin now had a permanent, subtle iridescence, and she could feel new neural pathways firing in her brain. What happened? Did it work? Zara nodded, her eyes shining. Beyond our wildest hopes, the core is stable, and the weapon has been repurposed into a planetary defense system. Novaria is safe. But there was something in Zora's expression that gave Maya pause. What aren't you telling me? Zora took a deep breath. The bonding, it changed you, Maya. More than we anticipated. You're not fully human anymore, but you're not Novarian either. You're something new. Maya looked down at her hands, noticing for the first time the faint outline of retractable tentacles beneath her skin. She should have been horrified, but instead, she felt a sense of exhilaration. I can feel it. The connection to Novaria, to you, it's incredible. Zara smiled, but there was a hint of sadness in her eyes. The High Council is in an uproar. Some see you as a savior, others as a threat to our way of life. And there are those who believe you should be studied, to unlock the secrets of your transformation. Maya's eyes narrowed. I'm not anyone's lab rat. What do you think we should do? Zora's tentacles wrapped gently around Maya's hand. I think it's time we forged our own path. There's a whole universe out there, full of wonders and challenges we can't even imagine, and I can't think of anyone I'd rather explore it with. Maya felt a surge of excitement at the prospect. With their new abilities and their combined knowledge, they could bridge the gap between their species in ways no one had ever dreamed possible. "Partners?" Maya asked, a smile playing at her lips. Zora's eyes sparkled with mischief and affection, in every sense of the word. As they began to plan their cosmic adventure, Maya knew that the greatest challenge still lay ahead. They would need to navigate the complex political landscape of both Novaria and Earth, advocating for understanding and cooperation between their peoples. But looking at Zora, feeling the incredible connection they shared, Maya knew that together they could accomplish anything. The universe was vast and full of mysteries, but with love, trust, and a little bit of human ingenuity, there was no challenge they couldn't overcome. Their journey was just beginning, and the stars themselves seemed to shine a little brighter in anticipation of the adventures to come. Humanity's triumph. The return journey to Earth was fraught with tension and excitement. As their ship, now christened Cosmic Harmony, approached the familiar blue marble, Maya felt a mixture of nostalgia and trepidation. How would her home planet react to the transformation? And more importantly, how would they receive the news of alien life and the potential for interstellar alliance? "Nervous?" Zara asked, her tentacles gently intertwining with Maya's newly formed ones. Maya nodded, marveling at how natural the gesture felt now. "A little. It's not every day you come home as a human-alien hybrid with an extraterrestrial girlfriend." Zara chuckled, the sound like tinkling crystals. "Well, when you put it that way, it does sound rather dramatic. But remember, you're a hero, Maya. You saved an entire world." As they entered Earth's atmosphere, Maya steeled herself for what was to come. The ship's cloaking technology kept them hidden until the last moment, materializing on the same NASA airfield where their journey had begun. The scene that greeted them was chaos. News of their return had leaked, and a sea of reporters, government officials, and curious onlookers swarmed the area. Armed guards formed a perimeter, their weapons trained on the alien craft. "Here goes nothing," Maya muttered as the ship's ramp descended. The crowd fell silent as Maya emerged, Zara by her side. Gasps and murmurs rippled through the throng as they took in Maya's altered appearance, her iridescent skin, the subtle undulation of hidden tentacles, the otherworldly glow in her eyes. "Dr. Chen," a familiar voice called out. Maya spotted her old colleague, Dr. Harrison, pushing through the crowd. "My God, is that really you?" Maya stepped forward, her voice amplified by her new abilities so all could hear. "It's me, John. I know I look different, but I'm still Maya. And I've come back with incredible news." Over the next few hours, in a hastily assembled press conference, Maya and Zara recounted their adventure. They explained the crisis on Novaria, the bonding ritual, and the potential for a new era of human-Novarian cooperation. "The universe is vaster and more wondrous than we ever imagined," Maya concluded, her eyes sweeping over the assembled crowd. "And humanity has a chance to be at the forefront of cosmic exploration and diplomacy." The reaction was mixed. Some hailed Maya as a pioneer, a bridge between two worlds. Others called her a traitor, a corrupted shell of her former human self. Debates raged in governments and living rooms across the globe. But as days turned to weeks and Zora's diplomatic mission continued, opinions began to shift. The promise of advanced Novarian technology, clean energy, medical breakthroughs, faster-than-light travel, was too tantalizing to ignore. Maya found herself at the center of it all, testifying before the United Nations, giving countless interviews, and working tirelessly to build understanding between her two peoples. One evening, as she and Zara stood on the balcony of their New York apartment, overlooking a city now dotted with Novarian architecture, Maya felt a sense of pride and accomplishment. "We did it," she said softly. "It's not perfect, but we've laid the groundwork for real cooperation." Zara nodded, her tentacles gently caressing Maya's face. "And it's only the beginning. The Galactic Council has taken notice of our alliance. They're considering fast-tracking both Earth and Novaria for full membership." Maya's eyes widened. The Galactic Council. There's a whole galactic government out there. Zora's lips curved in a mischievous smile. Oh, my dear Maya, you didn't think we were the only advanced civilization in the cosmos, did you? There's so much more to show you. As if on cue, a shimmering portal opened in the air before them. Through it, Maya could see glimpses of impossible worlds, crystal cities, oceans of liquid starlight, beings of pure energy. What do you say? Zora asked, extending her hand. Ready for our next adventure? Maya felt a thrill of excitement course through her. This was why she had become a scientist in the first place, to explore, to discover, to push the boundaries of what was possible. She took Zora's hand, marveling at how perfectly they fit together, human and alien, yet something gloriously new. Always, Maya replied, as they stepped through the portal, leaving Earth behind once more. Maya knew that their greatest journey was just beginning. They were no longer just ambassadors between two worlds, but pioneers on the cosmic frontier. The universe stretched out before them, infinite in its possibilities, and with the power of human ingenuity and Novarian wisdom combined, there was no challenge they couldn't face, no mystery they couldn't unravel. Maya Chen, once a simple Earth scientist, now stood at the threshold of a new era for both her peoples. She was living proof that humanity's greatest strength lay not in conquest or dominance, but in its capacity for adaptation, cooperation, and love. As the portal closed behind them, whisking them off to uncharted realms, Maya's laughter echoed across the dimensions. The stars themselves seemed to shine a little brighter, heralding the dawn of a new cosmic age. Humanity, in all its beautiful hybrid glory, was ready to take its place among the stars, and Maya and Zora would be there every step of the way, hand in hand, tentacle in tentacle, forging a path to a future beyond imagination. The adventure of a lifetime had only just begun.